Alright, so we got the new PSA micro dagger, kind of like a tabletop comparison, just to kind of look over, compare the size. I've got kind of a little bit of everything here, kind of represented size wise, just to kind of give some comparisons here, kind of in the same classes. And then of course the dagger, just to show the difference in the size between the micro and the full size. But we got the Taurus PT111 G2. That's going to be a pretty close representation of compactness compared to this. Got the baby Beretta, the Cheetah, chambered in 380. I threw my subcompact grip on my 320 upper, just to make a short package, just to kind of show that size also. And then, like I said, of course, we got the dagger here, just to compare the two. Of course, the biggest thing that I'll point out right off the bat is the magazine capacity. So you have your Glock mag for your Dagger G19, 15 rounds. The micro comes with a 15 round. And as you can see, it's roughly the same height. It is almost identical in height. But the width, it's a lot narrower in width, which you'll see in the grip. But you still get your 15 rounds, but in a little bit slimmer package here. Your Taurus, of course, that's going to come with a 12 round magazine. The baby Beretta is a single stack 380, and I believe it holds 9, or not 9. The baby Beretta is a single stack, and it holds 7, I believe, if I remember right. And then my subcompact grip module on the 320 is a 12 round magazine as well. So as you can see, you're getting a small package, but more bang. So I'll just kind of lay them on top of each other one at a time, just so you can kind of see. So you got your micro dagger. It is literally the exact same size in length as the subcompact grip module on the 320. The baby Beretta comes in a little bit smaller, but not much, but I'm going to say they're pretty much identical in size also. The Taurus PT111 G2, it's going to have, again, the same grip. If I had the regular micro dagger upper, as you can see, it would be the exact same size as the G2, but you get an extra 3 rounds in that. These two are pretty identical in width also, so you're getting 3 more rounds in almost the same grip size. The Taurus is slightly larger in width, but not much. And then of course you stack it up to Big Brother here, and it's almost identical in length, grip length, to the Dagger. With the MC1 slide, the slide is exactly the same length, but if you had the micro slide on, you can see that it would come quite a bit shorter here. The width is also very noticeable in width. So that'll be a rough run through of size. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the camera around this way, and I am going to point out some stuff that I've noticed on the micro today while shooting it and just handling it. And Alright, so go ahead and pull this off here. I'll set it down. So I know one of the biggest things here that I will say, this is going to make a lot of people happy. We have actual pins now in the micro. We don't have roll pins. Kind of hard to see, but yes, we do have actual pins in there. So that was a big change between the Dagger and the micro. Is the Dagger has 2 roll pins, 1, 2, and then an actual trigger pin. But we have now gotten rid of that on the micro, and we actually have just 2 regular pins here. The trigger is the same trigger that you get in the Dagger, the hinged trigger. I will say this trigger, I think, out of the box does feel better straight out of the box. It wasn't as gritty as this one was. Of course, the original Daggers, they did change the coatings on the internals to kind of mitigate the grittiness, to basically speed up the break-in. So the newer generation Daggers, they don't have that gritty trigger like the first ones do, but the micro, I didn't notice any grittiness in that trigger today at all in the 85 rounds or so that I put through it. Let's see, any other thing. The mag release, I do say that I have to say that is a much improved mag release over the Daggers. The Dagger, that was one of my complaints. If you followed all the way from the very first Dagger video, this mag release was very blocky, and it would dig into your thumb after a lot of reloads. The micro has a very smooth mag release, and it's nice on the thumb. It's not a pain. Of course, your standard takedown, it takes down just like any other Glock firearm. Of course, this is the micro with the MC1 slide, so it's got the built-in comp. Did get a little bit dirty today. That's to be expected. The fit seems to be a little bit tighter. You can see a little bit of air through there, but I don't think that it's, I'm gonna say it's not as noticeable as it is on the Dagger. It seems to be a little bit tighter tolerances there. So every micro comes slide cut, optics ready for the Hollow Sun, what's that, 407K or 507K, or the Vortex Defender or something like that. Don't take that. I don't know for sure. I think that's it, if I remember correctly when I was looking. I don't have the specs in front of me. Or the Shield RMSC, I believe. I have installed the 407K on here. I have to zero that tomorrow, but that I do have it on there, just to kind of show a comparison between the smaller footprint 407K versus, this is a Swamp Fox Kingslayer, I think. So this is a relatively large optic, whereas the Hollow Sun 407K is a very compact. I like the compactness of it. It keeps it nice and tight on it. The finish on the FDE is pretty good in my opinion. The website doesn't do it justice, neither does this lighting, but I mean, it's quality of this finish it's up there with so far. I'll see how it handles some more use, and when I get the holster stuff out and start making a holster for it, get some wear marks on there, see what it looks like. Typical Dagger wear on the barrel. I did not lube this up. I pulled it straight out of the box and started running it, so it was dry. But yeah, it's just showing character, that's all. I mean, every single one of mine, the more you shoot it, the more wear it has. This barrel doesn't have a whole lot of rounds through it, but yeah, so that's just your initial quick rundown, kind of showing you the size comparison between the Dagger, the micro Dagger, and then I decided to throw in some other guns in here just so that way you could get a comparison there of its size compared to other stuff. Have any questions, put them down below. I'll do my best to answer them. As always, you know, hit that like, subscribe, all that stuff helps out. This was an expensive video. None of this was all out of my pocket to bring this content to you. All the shooting, I do plan on running, I'm at 85 rounds now, so I've got like another 900 rounds to go that I'm going to run through this thing. I don't know if I'm going to do it all in one time or one day, or if I'm going to break it up over a few days. I'm not sure yet. Just depends upon my schedule. But this is going to be an expensive video series, as it's all footed by me, so you know, all those little things help. I'll put a link to my blog page, which has all of my affiliate links, which if you buy off of those links, it's free to you and it kicks back a little bit of money to the channel, so that way I can afford to buy things like this. So, you know, all of my supporters who've gone and bought stuff, I saved up that affiliate money so that way I could purchase this and bring it to you, to the channel, and bring you the content on it. So I know that a lot of you on my channel follow me because of my PSA content and my Dagger content, so I wanted to bring you the next iteration in line. So I've got this going, starting to test it out. I picked it up today, the FFL, brought it home, and immediately started running rounds through it. So like I said, any comments, questions, put them down below. I'll do my best to answer them, and I will catch you on the next video, hopefully running some real rounds through this micro. I just want to say thanks for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next video. I'll go ahead and do my best to kind of just show the trigger here. So there's your take up, and you hit your wall, and there's a little bit of squish right there, and then your brake. There's your reset.